Hey guys, Simplord here on Sim Talks, and welcome back to another video. Now, tonight's video I want to discuss about um, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds and why I think they need to add more Sonic characters in the game for the future of this year. And I hope Sega does come across this, because this is kind of like constructive criticism and, just some suggestion. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'll be blatantly honest. I'm grateful I got this game for my Nintendo Switch. I love the game so much. I've been playing it every single day. Every day. When I get out of bed, after I'm done eating my breakfast, or after I'm done taking a shower too. And I hop on this game a lot on my Switch. I love playing it. I love playing as my favorite characters, like Vector, or SBO, or Metal Sonic, or Big the Cat. I love Big the Cat. I love playing as a lot of the characters, most of the Sonic characters. And this game has changed my life in a good way. So this is one good thing I got to say about this right now, is that I love this game so much. And I'm grateful that Sega has released it on my Switch, because I was able to get it no problem for Christmas time. I ended up getting it on Christmas, on last year on Christmas, and I love the game so much I have not stopped playing it since. But here's what I really want to talk about, though. I want to talk about the DLCs that are constantly getting released in the game. Now, hear me out. I'm not against Sega releasing, crossover DLC characters. Like, that's fine. However, though, here's one thing I just want to say. Sega needs to release more Sonic characters. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, look, I don't mind if you're releasing characters like... They just released a new character today, like Goro something. Like, what was that character's name again? Let me look it up on my fucking tablet here. But they did release a new character today. Captain Majima. Goro Majima. Now, I don't know much about this character. I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about this character. I'll have to do research when I can. But, yeah, they just released that new character today. And, look, I'm not against them releasing, DLCs. Like, they released Angry Birds. They released Red from Angry Birds, like, a few weeks ago. And I don't have any issue with that. They have SpongeBob on there. They have fucking Hatsumiku. I know about Hatsumiku. Joker from Persona 5. They have fucking other characters that are DLC. They have fucking Mega Man. They released Mega Man, like fucking they released Mega Man. Now, and of course they have SpongeBob too. You can't forget about SpongeBob. They got so many others. They released Tangle and Whisper. Those are the characters that I find decent. They did release Tangle and Whisper in February. Now, they're okay. I have no problems with Tangle and Whisper, because I actually took the time to watch the IDW Sonic comics, and they are pretty good. Now, here's why I think that they need to release more Sonic characters. Now, I'm going to name the Sonic characters that they should release. Now, you can have your own opinion on these characters. I don't fucking care. You can have your own opinion. I'm not going to complain. You can have your different opinion on these characters. And sure, maybe some of them are dead, but some can come back from the dead. Because as much as at the end of the day, we love these characters. Now, here are the characters that I think Sega needs to put in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. They need to put in the rest of the Deadly Six in Sonic CrossWorlds. Now, you guys out there, you've heard of Sonic Lost World, right? The 5 Zeddy, Zavok, Zaz, the 2 of them that are actually in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. I'm not gonna lie, Zaz is fucking hilarious. Um, Zama, Xena, Zor, Master Zik. Now, Zavok and Zaz are in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And I genuinely think that Sega needs to add Master Zik, Zamam, Xena, and Zor in Sonic CrossWorlds. Because, yes, those are actually Sonic characters. I do think they need to be added to the game one day. I hope Sega comes across this and hears me out and is able to take my suggestions here into consideration. Like, Sega, I hope you do take this into consideration. Hang on, I gotta drink. But yeah. So, I do think the rest of the Zeddy should be added to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And I hope Sega sees my video by any chance. I have no expectations if they do. But if they do, I hope you can take this to consideration. Now, I'm not finished yet, though. There's more Sonic characters that they need to add to Sonic CrossWorlds. You should also add Surge the Tenric in the game, and Kitsunami the Fennec from the IDW Sonic comic series. Tongue twister. Surge and Kit from the Sonic IDW comic series. Surge the Tenric and Kitsunami the Fennec. I hope to someday see them in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And I'm not the only person who thinks that either. Many other people that are Surge the Tenric lovers and that also like Kitsunami the Fennec are also wanting those two characters in the game. Like, yes, Tangle and Whisper, they are already in the game. So, and I hope Surge and Kit get added next. Who else do I think should be added to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? Dr. Starline the Platypus. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, but he's dead in the IDW comics. Yeah, I know that. I fucking know that. I know that. But hey, he can come back from the dead, you know, like Infinite did. Like Infinite the Jackal did. He can come back from the dead. So, add him in the game too. I'd like to play as him. So yeah, I do think Dr. Starline should be added to the game too. Who else? Oh yeah, Infinite the Jackal should definitely be added to the game as well. Since he's a character that, he's one of those Sonic villains from Sonic Forces who actually came back from the dead. Plus, he literally came back from the dead in Chaotix Case Files, as a lot of you may or may not know. I have watched all the Chaotix Case Files, and yes, Infinite does come back from the dead. So, yeah, definitely add Infinite the Jackal in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, please. Who else? Mimic the Octopus should also be added. He's another one of those Sonic IDW comic characters. Now, I think he dies too in the comics. I don't know. I'm still, like, taking my time just looking at the IDW comics, but I'll find out the more I get further into the whole series. And yeah, I do think Mimic the Octopus should be added to the game too. Who else? Clutch the Opossum would be cool to have in the game. I've heard of him, because, like, again, he's another one of those Sonic IDW comics. He should be added too. Rough and Tumble, the two skunks. I know those two. They're from the IDW comics too. I hope they get added to Sonic CrossWorlds too. I'd like to see them at one point get added to the game. Now, other characters I think should also be added. Now, again, you can have your opinion on them. I don't care. But Sally Acorn should also be added to CrossWorlds. Now, I know a lot of people don't like her, but again, that's your opinion. But still, she should be added along with the rest of the freedom fighters like Rotor, Antoine. Even though Antoine is a bit of a dimwad, he's a clumsy dude. But yeah, Sally Antoine, fucking Rotor, few other freedom fighters like Bunny. You should add them to the game too. And yes, I know Antoine. He's a clumsy fellow with a French accent. No offense to anybody that has French accents out there. You know, you're loved no matter who you are. Yeah, I think they should be those characters should be added to the game. Um, oh yeah, Sonia and Manic should also get added to CrossWorlds too. You guys already know who they are. They are from Sonic Underground. They're two of Sonic's siblings, like in blood family. Like, you know, Manic is that green hedgehog with the spiky quills, like very spiky quills, and Sonia is Sonic's sister. Yeah, Manic's Sonic's brother, and Sonia is Sonic's sister. And yes, they're actually his blood family. So yeah, I think they should be added to the game too. Like there's so many Sonic characters you should be adding to the game. Like again, I have nothing against Sega adding DLCs, but like at least please just add more Sonic characters than just crossover characters. Like it's not an issue to add crossover characters. I'm not saying that. As much as as a crossover lover myself, I do love crossovers. But like, you know, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is mostly about Sonic. So this is why I mostly think you guys that are in Sega, if you come across this video by any chance, you need to add more Sonic characters to the game. Like, I and a few others want the entire roster packed with Sonic characters. Now again, there's nothing wrong with you adding crossovers. But again, this is mostly a Sonic game, is what I'm trying to say. You should add mostly Sonic characters to the game. Oh yeah, and there's Mythless the Dark from the Sonic 06 game. Now, even though he was defeated, again, I know that. But I do think he should return too and be in the game as well. Like again, there's so much characters to choose from. So, yeah, Sega. If you by any chance see this, please take what I've said here, watch this full video, take what I've said here into consideration. I love your game. I love your game so much. And I do want to clarify, I do not play the online matches. I'm well aware of the restrictions of gadgets in online matches that they also brought up, but I don't play the online matches. I'm not interested in that because it costs money. My money's for important shit only. So anything that is involving costing money, I will fucking pass. My money's for important shit only. So I don't play the online matches. I play the game as it is. I just screw around on the race park. You know, race park races like I you know, back when I played Mario Kart Wii on my Nintendo Wii, I always screwed around on the solo races or team races. But here, when you're in race park in this game, you can screw around on both, you know, you can play team matches or just solo match in the race park. That's what I do when I play this game. I'm not fond on online matches. I mean, I'm not against any of you that play the online matches. Like, you do you. I'm not going to judge. But just understand not everyone plays that. We're all different. And me, I don't play the online matches. I just mess around in the game. I just have fun. That's all I do. But yeah. Oh, shit. Why the fuck did those slide out? Oh, well. But yeah. Sega. If you by any chance see this video, okay? I love your game. I really do. I've been playing it every day. And me being on the autism spectrum, this game has been helping me a lot. You know, it helps with my stress and anxiety. And that's what video games do. They help with stress and anxiety. And I'm a person who's autistic. And I grew up with Sonic. I love Sonic so much. Just like everyone else, and many other people love this game. But please hear me out. Take this to consideration, okay? Please add mostly Sonic characters in your game. In your next, your next character releases, okay? If you see this video, okay? I named the characters in this video already that I want you to add to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Even if some of them are dead, they can still come back from the dead, okay? But please add mostly Sonic characters to the game. I know I'm repeating myself, I can't help that. but for real, I want to see more Sonic characters be added to the game. Again, I'm not against you adding crossovers, but please just mostly add Sonic characters in your next character releases is all I'm asking. It's what most Sonic fans want. So I'm not the only one, okay? Anyways, I think that's all I had to say here. Oh yeah, and I also think one more thing. You should add Razor the Shark too in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. If you don't know who he is, he's from the Sonic Archie comics. So yeah, you should add him and the goldfish that's in the game, that's in the comics too. What's the name of that goldfish? Let me look it up. I did check out a bit of the Sonic Archie comics, and yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, let me just look. But yeah, I did check out the Sonic Archie comics too, and yeah, the Sonic Archie comics are they're decent. They're not too bad. Like I liked both the Archie comics and IDW. Yeah, just hold up. Let me. Yeah, there's this goldfish character. I gotta find out the. If I can give me a moment here. My tablet's not that slow. It's very fast working. Coral the beta. Okay, yeah. So I thought it was a goldfish, but yeah, I had to look back on this comic to see what the name of that character was. And then there's Pearly the manta ray. So yeah, I think Razor the shark, Coral the beta, and Pearly the manta ray should also be added to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. They are three fish characters from the Sonic Archie comic that I ended up checking out. So yeah. But anyways, I think I covered enough here. And I do hope, Sega, if you come across this by any chance, again, I really love your game. I play it every day. It helps me keep calm. And it's really helped me out a lot. It has changed my life in a good way. This game has changed my life in a good way, and I really appreciate you putting it on my Nintendo Switch, putting it out on the Nintendo Switch, because I've been playing it every single day, and I really enjoy playing it a lot. Like, it's become a good start off for me for 2026. But yeah, I think I covered enough here, though. And I hope Sega does see this and takes what I said here into consideration. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's all I got to say here. So anyways, I hope you all have a great day or night, wherever you're at. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys whenever I feel like uploading again. Peace out.